Hello, everyone. Welcome on this special St. Valentine's Day, February the 14th edition of The People Speak Out. So good to see you all on the call. I'm just going to come across the screen, see who we've got on here. Just give us a wave. So hello to everyone. Lots of familiar faces, some new faces. So I never know who's going to come on these calls. I never know what's going to be said. So always holding the space of possibility. And one of the things I was reflecting on this morning, and if you received the email reminder, I put it in there that although obviously St. Valentine's Day, we know it as a day for love and romance, of course, St. Valentine was martyred in quite a brutal way. And it does bring to mind all of those people who, you know, in the wake of Christ's crucifixion, who were believers in a new way of being and who were so committed to their faith that they refused to renounce it. And so to me, there's a real echo at the current time of so many people now standing up and saying, you know, I will fight to the death, even if I die doing this. It's so important now for so many people. And if you think back to that era, the Roman Empire and the collapse of the Roman Empire, how they clung on to power, trying to control the people through brute force and all of those martyrdoms. And basically, it just got very horrific. And so really hoping and praying that this evolution is going to be peaceful and not descend into that kind of violence. And so my feeling increasingly, as we're seeing the collapse of the old system, is it's so important for us just to keep focusing our energy and our creative ability onto the new way of being on the planet that we want to bring into being, that is going to come in as the old system collapses. You know, what's going to replace it? And it's down to us to co-create that. And it's already happening with communities all over the world. So that has to be a huge focus for us, I believe. So before I come to you, and if you do want to come on the call, as ever, please use the yellow hands up symbol, which is in the reactions on the bottom bar of your Zoom. That's if you're on a laptop. And that yellow symbol will bring you to the top of the screens. It makes it super easy for me to manage the call if you put the yellow hands up symbol if you want to speak, and I'll try and get as many people on the call as I can. But before I come to you, I want to do a little reading to open. And this is a little piece. It is on the theme of St. Valentine's and love and romance. And this is Kahil Gibran on marriage. And it's a little card which I've had for like forever. So I thought I'd read it out to you. So here we go. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. So I always think that's a rather sweet saying. Okay, so let's come to speak of you, and let us come first to Damien, who's just there. So
Hiya.
Hi Damien, hello.
How you doing? Nice to be involved. I'm out on the road today, so I hope my Wi-Fi's good. I'm on my phone, so I'm just want to.
Where are you calling from, Damien?
From Northern Ireland.
Oh yes, I thought the accent was a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, I was actually speaking with you last year, Rachel, about the eco community, if you can recall, but I've been so busy I haven't been able to come on, if you get me. But thanks for letting me speak here. I'm wondering if you wouldn't mind me just promoting the Lurgan Parks in Northern Ireland, the Stand in the Parks.
Stand in the Parks, yeah.
Yeah. I've set up one in Lurgan there.
Brian, you're speaking to everything about this new golden era which is emerging. So it's a massive subject. I'm gonna end the call there, Brian, if that's okay, because I'm just noticing.
How are we going to get this emergency law taken away? Well,
my understanding is that it has a sunset clause in March, and they're not going to renew it after the sunset clause. No. It's well worth watching. It's well worth keeping an eye on. Thanks, Brian. Thanks for having the last word. I'm going to come back to the gallery view. We still got kind of 80 people on. So give us a wave. And thank you all so much for joining. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time. Hi to Dee Sunshine there. Hi, Dee. Good to see you. And lots of people still on the call. So thank you all for joining us today and being part, as Brian says, being part of the energy of this new movement. Lots of love to you. Bye for now.